Chair recognizes the gentleman from Graves 2.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to call for House Committee Sub 1.
Mr. Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 500.
Gentleman from Graves.
Move for passage.
Motion made for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carries. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Graves.
So, Mr. Speaker, House Bill 500 is a piece of legislation that is intended to protect Kentuckians from those who may seek to do us harm. This bill would ban countries listed on the federal document in 22 CFR Section 126.1 from purchasing, leasing, or otherwise acquiring agricultural land in Kentucky. It would also prohibit those countries from participating in programs administered by the Department of Agriculture, Agriculture Development Board, the Kentucky Agriculture Finance Corporation. Exceptions are made for foreign-owned businesses already operating in Kentucky that wish to expand to adjoining agriculture land. The nations on the list currently are Belarus, Burma, China, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Syria, Venezuela. Each of these nations have a history of tyranny regimes, multiple human rights violations, and a general hostility towards the United States. In short, they are not our friends. At its core, House Bill 500 is about strengthening our national security, our economic security, and food security. By prohibiting these foreign countries from acquiring our agricultural land and participating in our agriculture programs, we are taking an important step to protect our most vital resources from outside threats. First and foremost, House Bill 500 will bolster our national security. We cannot afford to allow foreign entities with hostile intent to acquire our farmland, as this would provide them with a strategic foothold on American soil. In the last couple of years, China sought to purchase 2 large tracts of land in North Dakota and Texas that were not coincidentally located next to major U.S. Air Force bases. With such places as Fort Campbell, Fort Knox, Bluegrass Army Depot in Kentucky, this is a risk we cannot afford to take given the increasing geopolitical tensions that we face today. Moreover, House Bill 500 will help to protect our economic security. Our agriculture sector is a critical component of our economy. By preventing hostile foreign entities from acquiring our agricultural land, we are protecting American jobs and preventing loss of economic opportunities that could otherwise be exploited by hostile nations manipulating the free market. Finally, House Bill 500 will strengthen our food security. We cannot afford to cede control of our food supply to those who may wish to do us harm. By ensuring that our agricultural resources remain in American hands, we are protecting our ability to feed ourselves and ensure that we are not vulnerable to outside threats. I want to make it clear that this bill does not prevent nations with whom we do have good relations from purchasing land. Under this bill, a gentleman from Scott Toyota will still be able to purchase land for expansion. Gentlemen from Bourbon, foreign investment in horse farms would still be allowed. Lady from Kenton DHL would still be able to expand. Kentucky is and should be open to investment from those around the world, but not from those who have ill intent. With that, Mr. Speaker, if there are no questions, I would move passage for House Bill 500 as amended by House Committee Substitute 1.